Hi everyone, my name is Mark Boltazar. I'm currently finishing my third term here at National Louis, majoring in elementary education with a minor in special education. One piece of reading material that helped support my learning in this course was author Arzu Soysal Altugan's 2015 text, The Effect of Cultural Identity on Learning, where the author is quoted as saying, "Classrooms filled with teachers and students who share their cultural identities build trust and foster stronger relationships, which leads to student engagement, higher motivation, and excitement about learning together." This quote made me realize how aligning cultural identities with our students is the first crucial step to building that trust and rapport that serves as a foundation of an effective and healthy learning environment. Through the second milestone assignment on school and culture, I learned how important it is for student culture to be reflected in our classrooms and hallways via papers, posters, signs, pictures, and art. To this, I learned of the great importance in displaying student works that serve as visual representations of student culture. Through these objects, it is important for students to see both written language and pictures of people of cultural significance. These can manifest in something as simple as environmental text describing physical objects in two languages, or a poster highlighting a significant historical figure from an indigenous culture. In regards to takeaways, the first takeaway I have is in regards to the cycle of socialization. To this, I learned that I'm a privileged member who can help break the cycle by serving as an ally for oppressed groups. An example of allies doing this includes speaking out against educational practices that are inequitable for students of the non-dominant group. The second takeaway I have is the value of democratic education. To this, an important component of having students serve as co-creators of their learning is through soliciting student input on the curriculum. This can be achieved in many ways, of which letting students choose a history topic to research, or from their own self-interest, or providing multiple options for students to convey their learning, whether it be a written paper or oral report, PowerPoint presentation, etc. The third takeaway I have is that we can learn a great deal through simply asking questions to our mentor teachers. This better helps us understand their thought process and actions in ways we may otherwise have never known or considered. This expands our understanding and brings us a bit closer to a member's perspective. In reflecting upon milestone 1, I've learned how taking neighborhood walks helps us glean insights into a student culture that we otherwise may not have known in the classroom. Going around to Mexican restaurants and stores in my neighborhood gave further insights into the values and traditions adhering to the importance of close-knit family businesses and beautiful murals that displayed a sense of cultural identity, place, and pride. In reflecting upon milestone 2, I've learned that a school can represent the culture of their students in many different ways, whether it's through visual representations of signs, posters, and student work, providing students with culturally relevant reading options, displaying culturally relevant holiday decorations, or hosting both students and families and celebrating a specific holiday or cultural tradition. All these ways serve to build community and enhance culture. In reflecting upon milestone 3, I've learned that student engagement in EAL classrooms is aided when teachers take the time to ask and review questions in multiple languages with students. This practice is enhanced when teachers intentionally use cognates to support student learning. I also learned that students will tend to feel disconnected and possibly lose interest in reading materials when they have zero cultural relation to the characters and culture they are reading about. To fix this, I will make sure to provide future students with texts where they can see themselves and their cultures reflected within them. One thing I've really enjoyed about this course was reviewing diagrams and reading about the cycle of socialization. To this, truly understanding the pervasive systems we're born into requires us to ask difficult questions, confront our biases, and helps us grow to be allies for people who are subjugated. Knowing that remaining passive perpetuates the cycle, I aspire to take a more active role in calling out and ending inequities I may witness in a given school, curriculum, or methodology. In conclusion, I thoroughly enjoyed how this class challenged and broadened my understanding and perspectives. I also thought the nonverbal communication research for the Module 10 discussion provided me with new knowledge, insights, and interesting learning experiences provided by my classmates. Thanks again to Professor Marquez and my classmates for making this a welcoming, informative, and enjoyable class, and I wish everyone a relaxing spring break.